And I never ever really thought it would be bigger than like what I was then. I never thought that I would ever be like an NMD or a PMD or anything like that. And that's the first lesson, like you have to believe it. Because if you don't believe it, no one else is going to believe it, and no one else is going to join you, no one else is going to share the vision. Now, something that got inside me at that convention made me believe and made me know that I was going to be a national marketing director, no matter what it took. And that was in the February, and there was a commitment wall there, and you had to write on there like what you committed to be by the next convention. So I wrote on that wall, I'm coming back to the next convention as an NMD. Now, I didn't know what SSC meant, what QNMD meant, but all I knew is my upline had just gone NMD, and she was in the VIP getting her hair and makeup done and drinking champagne and being treated really, really well. That's all I knew. So I didn't want to be an SSC. I didn't want to be a QNMD. I wanted to come back to the next convention as an NMD. That's what I wanted. And there weren't anything else. I just wanted to bypass the others, and I just wanted to be an NMD. Nothing else would kind of, I wouldn't settle for anything else. That's what I wanted. And because I went away from that convention and I believed it so much, I watched people on the stage that were speaking, that were normal, that were like me, that were not like you, that were normal people that had got to that position and talking about how their life had changed because of this opportunity. I think Emma spoke on stage, Emma Snedden, about how she had retired Mike. That was like one of my, I thought, wow, she's retired her husband, like, I'm going to do that. And I heard Mary and Seamus talk as well about how they'd changed their life. And because I was there with Ross, it was kind of like the couples that really, really inspired me, that I was watching doing it together. And I was thinking, wow, like we could do this, Ross. And me and Ross have always had like big dreams, big goals. We've always wanted to make something of our life. We've never really had the capital to like invest into a business opportunity. And we never really knew how we were going to achieve something like that, but we knew we wanted to achieve something big. So at that convention, I saw it. This is what I've been waiting for. This is the opportunity that I've been waiting for. I didn't know it before I went to the convention. I knew I was making a little bit of extra money. I knew that it was fun. I knew that I was enjoying it, but I didn't know that it was the thing that I was looking for that was going to change my life. And all it took was for me to be in that room, and I knew straight away, this is it. So I wrote, I'm going to be National Marketing Director by the next convention. It was like 6 months away, so it's like roughly 6 months between conventions, and no matter what it took, I was going to do it. So I got home from the convention that month, and I went Senior Sales Coordinator. The following, oh, Emma's saying she can't hear anything. Can anyone else hear me? Let me know. Yes?
Babe, I think it must be me, but I literally was listening, and then all of a sudden I can't hear you, and I'm not sure why.
Oh, cool. Right. Well, I'll just carry on talking.
You carry on. I'll make you host, leave the call, and then come back on and see if that's why. So
yeah, no, that's
you carry on. I'll be back in a second. Sorry, girls.
That's all right. Let me know if I cut out or anything like that, guys, but I'll just carry on talking. The following month, I went to qualify National Marketing Director. So I went straight from SSC to qualify National Marketing Director in 1 month. I skipped it. So the convention was in February, and it was like the 27th or something. So that month I went Senior Sales Coordinator, and then the following month I went qualifying National Marketing Director. It then took me 3 more months to get to National Marketing Director. So by the time, yeah, I think everyone's saying they can hear. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. So by the time I went to the next convention, I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I went back as a National Marketing Director. I'd actually been in the business just under a year. Not only did I go National Marketing Director, I won the Rising Star at that convention, which was absolutely amazing. And it was a convention that we got these. Let me show you, for anyone that weren't in the business yet. We got these like Oscars. Everyone that went NMD got one of these Oscars, which like National Marketing Director on it, which was such a proud moment to like be on stage getting that. And I also won, you can see on the wall there, that big one in the middle, Dani Kumrou Rising Star. I won that as well. So it was an absolutely incredible convention. And again, it made me hungry. It made me like, I went home from that convention, I was like, right, I want to be a PMD now. And I just got to work, and obviously now I'm a presidential marketing director. I hit presidential marketing director last May. I actually hit it on the same month that my husband hit national marketing director. So it was a very, very good month in our house. Wonderful things that we've achieved. And in the last 3 years, like, my life literally changed. Like, I cannot tell you what I've achieved in this business over the last 4 years that I've been doing it. Like, literally, it's been a whirlwind. Like, we now live in our dream life. We live in our dream house. Like, and I've just retired Ross. So from watching that first Emma Snedden on stage at my first convention that I went to, and me saying I want to do that one day, we've managed to do it. And Ross has had a phenomenal job, you know, and it was a really big thing for us to lose his income and everything like that. But what this business has taught me as well is that, and one of my girls said this on a call the other night, and it really kind of touched me, is that success is measured not just like in finances, but in like happiness as well, and like true like contentment. And it was actually in Thailand that we decided that Ross was going to give up his full-time job and do this full-time with me. It was in Thailand that he was like speaking to Alex and speaking to John, and we made that decision in January that that's what we were going to do. And now we're kind of living like a free life where, you know, it's a 6 weeks holidays now. Not only am I with my daughter, we're both with my daughter while we're doing this business from our phone. I've got a phenomenal team, and it's just a dream life. Like, we still work very, very hard. Like, don't think that like once you get to PMD you can like put your feet up or anything like that. I've never ever got comfortable. I've always like really like drove it, led from the front, and I want to continue to do that because I love this business literally so much. So I'll never ever stop leading from the front and working hard. So I'm going to be talking about recruitment now, which is what this call is supposed to be all about. So anyone that knows me knows that recruitment is my thing. I literally love recruiting people into this business, and the reason I love recruiting is because I've got to PMD now, and I will count myself as successful when I get more PMDs in my business. So not only have I changed my life, like I want to change all of my team's lives and other people's lives as well. That's what this business is about. It's about helping other people do it. So recruitment to me is like, I want to offer, I've changed. Someone offered me this opportunity, guys. Someone texted me on Twitter, actually, tweeted me, "Hi babe, do you want to work money for your phone? My beautiful upline." And I responded to that, and that's why I'm here today. Someone offered me the opportunity. So it is our duty to offer this opportunity to as many people as possible, because you don't know, you could go out, you could find a Dani Kumrou who comes in and changes her life with this opportunity. So you've got to like, some people are scared to offer the opportunity. If you know what this opportunity can do, if you watch me and you know what it's done for my life, like you can't be scared to offer this opportunity to anyone, because people need this opportunity. This is a vehicle where people can completely change their lives. So you've got to offer it to as many people as you can offer it to. So yes, recruitment, absolutely love it. So from day one, I've recruited, and that's how I've kind of moved quite quickly through the compensation plan. And, you know, it is because I've got a love for recruitment. So I do recruit 10 or more every month. And the way I do that, I'm going to go through with you to tell you exactly what I do to kind of recruit people into my business. So first of all, I think it's mindset and belief, right? This is such a big part of it, because if you don't believe, if you're on this call now, do you believe that you're going to change your life with this business? You have to believe it first. For anyone to buy into you, you have to believe first and foremost that you are going to change your life with this opportunity, because if you don't believe it, no one else is going to believe it. You can't sort of get by and recruit by posting kind of like generic stuff on your Facebook and praying that someone responds to it. It has to be real. Like, it has to come from you. It has to be real. It has to be genuine. So many people I see all the time posting like, who wants to join my team? Who wants a job opportunity? Who wants to make more money from their phone? But you're not actually showing them what it is, what they're joining. You're not showing them the team. You're not showing them the excitement. You're not showing them the fun. You're not showing them everything. And that's what I'm kind of really good at on my Facebook. So, and Facebook has been my main place. I do use Instagram now, and I'm going to go through tips with Instagram with you all as well. But Facebook, first and foremost, I think that's everyone's kind of main platform. So I think you have to really suss that before you even give Instagram a go. Because Instagram's tough to build a following and stuff like that on Instagram and to get a result from it. I feel that it's tougher than Facebook anyway, whereas Facebook, it's kind of like your warm market. It's where people know you. It's where you can build up that like and that trust. So I think you've got to master Facebook first. So I'll start with Facebook. So there's lots of things that we can do on Facebook now. And the way that everyone knows I love a live video, right? And live videos is definitely what helps me to recruit, because you can show your personality on live videos and people grow to know, like, and trust you. And I think that's a massive part of why people join my team, because they get to know who you are. So when they then think of, you know, they need more money or something like that, they're going to think instantly of you. And I think it's really important not just to do live videos about the products or about the opportunity, but to do live videos about yourself, to do live videos about you, and to do live videos about fun things, and to do different ones. Like, I do them when I'm out and about, when I'm in the car, when I'm in my office, when I'm in my kitchen, when I'm in my garden, and people really start to like see you, see your personality, and they begin to know, like, and trust you. Especially if you're adding people on Facebook that don't really know you, that are like strangers, because why are they going to join your team if they don't know who you are? Why are they going to respond to, do you want to join my team, if they don't really know what your team is? So some posts that I do on Facebook is really show the fun, really show the excitement. This is what really works for me. So every post that I do is really well thought out about, like, showing people what they're missing out on, you know, like FOMO, the fear of missing out. So showing people, like, this is my team, this is who we are, this is what we do, this is how we get together, you know, like when we go to convention, we all wear matching tops, you know, because it stands out. We get amazing pictures. People are seeing a team. People are seeing, like, wanting to be part of something. They're not just seeing you on Facebook on your own, like, posting who wants to join my team. They're actually seeing a community of people. They're actually seeing something so fun that they want to be a part of. And it's FOMO. People are like, wow, that looks incredible. They're always meeting up. They're always posting about each other. They're genuine friends. You know, they've all got matching T-shirts. Like, I want to be a part of that. And it's like, so you need to show that. You need to show that energy. You need to show that love. You need to show that community, and then people are going to want to be a part of that. And if you're not meeting up with your team a lot, things like this, guys, like, I see people come off of Zoom calls and not post about it. That's crazy. This is a community right here. You are being taught in your own home. So you can screenshot this Zoom call, and you can do a post and say, oh my God, like, the team, there's 300 people on a Zoom call tonight. We were all getting trained. Like, it's so amazing. I love the inspiration. I love the girls in the team. It's such an amazing community to be a part of. That's attractive. So even if you don't have a team yet, you are part of a team somewhere, whether it's your uplines, whether it's your sidelines, whether you're on this call now, you are part of a team. So it's all about showing that on your page. I have got a recruitment strategy. And I do think you should think about what your recruitment strategy is. So if you think, how do you actively recruit? I mean, write in the chat now. If you think, what is your recruitment strategy? How are you trying to recruit? Quickly write in the chat, like, a couple of things. What do you think your strategy is? Like, how are you recruiting, or how are you trying to recruit? What is it that you do? Do you message? Do you post? Like, what is your recruitment strategy? Just give me a couple of ideas. Attraction marketing, I love that one. It's one of my favorites. Insta polls, making relationships behind the scenes, doing polls, I love it. Posts and polls, live messages, attraction marketing, positivity and being real, polls, lifestyle posts, messaging, lives, posts. Yeah, love it. Building relationships, love it. Talking face to face, love it. So I've got a few things that I do every week, which is kind of like my recruitment strategy. First of all, we have a what they call an opportunity call on a Monday. So as part of my recruitment strategy, on a Monday, I will be messaging everyone that I've spoken to, everyone that I've followed up with, and I will be asking them to get on that opportunity call on a Monday night. So that is my Monday. My Monday is getting people on the opportunity call. And sometimes I do the opportunity call live on my page rather than actually doing a call. And that works as well, because then you can tag people in it and then it reaches a lot of people as well. But if I'm doing an opportunity call where people come onto it, my Mondays is messaging everyone that I've ever spoken to, trying to get them on that opportunity call. So that's the first way that I recruit. The next way is, say that it's like nowhere near Monday and it's a Wednesday or something and people want a lot more information. We've got a potentials page. So you may all be part of a potentials page from like your upline somewhere. So what we have in our potentials page is we have videos of different people in the business talking about their story. 9 times out of 10, I'll tag them on my own one because I think people relate to you. So the first thing I would do if I was you is make your own potentials video, because it works really well for people to see you. So even if you're just started and you're a DD, you've still got a story. You've still got a reason why you're doing this business. You've still got a reason why you love this business. If you've hit your first promotion, if you're a DD, you've got a story there. Hello, my name's whoever, I've hit my first promotion, I'm so buzzing about this, I'm building an amazing team, I've made amazing friends, I've got to my first event, we're doing you've got your own story. So I honestly think sometimes if you've just started in this business and you're like an SDD, SC, whatever your position is, sometimes I think your story is much more relatable than someone like me, and certainly more relatable than someone like Emma, because while our stories are amazing, while Emma's story is amazing, you know, she started for a kettle and toaster and now she's a millionaire boss mum. It's an amazing story, and of course it's going to inspire people. But do people really believe that they can achieve that when they first start this business? Do people really think they're going to join this business and become Millionaires Club? Maybe not. But if you tell them I've got an opportunity where you can make an extra £200 a month, and if that's you, if you're making £100 to £200 a month every month, that's attractive. And actually, I think that's a lot more relatable than saying I'm Millionaires Club, like, do you want to join my business? So lots of people look at people that are high in the business and think, it's easy for you because you've got a phenomenal story, so people are going to join you. But actually, I do think it comes a point when it's not actually true. I do really think that if you're getting going in this business and you've got the excitement, you can literally attract anyone, because it's more relatable. I'm earning a couple of £100. Who wants to join me? Oh my God, I'm earning a couple of £100 a month from this business extra. I've paid for my daughter's singing lessons. I've paid for my daughter's swimming, whatever. Like I've just booked a first holiday from saving up 3 months of my Juice Plus money. Like, it's incredible. I'm earning it extra on top of what I'm doing at work. Who wants to join me? People are going to want to join you. Like, it's exciting. So never think that your story is not good enough, because honestly it is. So potentials page is another part of my strategy. If someone wants to hear more, I'll add them to the potentials page. So I do 9 times out of 10 add them on my story. But say, for example, I get someone who is a single mum. I've got people in my team that are single mums and their stories are in there. So I think, right, I might tag them actually on Sally's story, because they might relate to her because she's a single mum as well, and they're going to relate to that story. Or if I get someone that's like, I really want to do it, but you've got all this time because you do this full time. I work full time. I don't think I've got the time. I might tag them on my NMD's Lauren's story, because my NMD in the team, Lauren, still works full time up the city, and she's a national marketing director. So her story really appeals to people that work full time and think they haven't got the time. So I always think about who is going to relate to this person. And that's part of my strategy, to tag them on a video of someone that's really, really, really going to relate to them. Polls are working really, really well in my stories. I'm sure you all do them. What I think works with stories, right, because I think sometimes people can get it wrong. Exactly the same on your Facebook, where you can't be a Juice Plus robot. So on your Facebook, obviously, you need to show your personality, you need to show your fun. Can't just post Juice Plus all day, all day, all day. I think it's exactly the same in your stories. If your story number of people watching it is quite low, you need to do on your stories exactly the same as you do on your Facebook page. You need to give value. You need to show your personality. You need to show people what you like. Don't always just do polls. Who wants to join the business? Who wants to buy the products? Do different polls. Like, I done a poll last night, like, oh my God, like, who was surprised that Amber and Greg, I don't even know their names, I don't watch it, but I'll make sure I know these things so that I can post about it. who's surprised that Amber and Greg won? Yes or no? Who did this come to a shock to everyone? I had 1,000 people voting on that poll. If I was to put up now, who wants to join my team, yes or no, I'd probably get 5 votes on it. But if you're to put up something different, like, you know, something interactive that people actually want to vote on, like I've done one once, like what's better, Nando's or Wagamama's, and it got so many votes, like 1,000 people like voting on it, because it's something different and it's something interactive, and it's really, really good to know who's watching your story and who's voting, even if it's nothing to do with the business, because the people that are watching your story are your real like warm market potentials. So do you know, like if you go on Instagram or you go on Facebook and you can swipe up and you can see exactly who's watched your story, those people are your warm market. Those people are watching you. Those people are more than likely interested in what it is you're doing in some way, or they like you in some way, which is why they're following you. So they're your warm market. They're the people that you should have a list of and you should be following up with and you should be talking to, and you should be interactive on their things, however you do it, you know, however you build relationships. They're the people that you should be doing it with. So definitely your Facebook stories have got to be better than just doing who wants to join my team, who wants to buy my products, because it's exactly the same as Facebook. When you post about it, if that's all you're doing, you're not going to have many people interested, because you're not showing them you're not showing them the lifestyle, you're not showing them what they're missing out on, what they should be a part of. So I do in my stories exactly the same as what I do on my wall: show my personality, do little videos, do little fun things. It'll always like follow my day. So if I'm going out and about, I'll always like film different things, like my shopping bags if I'm walking, or my feet if I'm walking, or like, you know, pan around a room on, I do like little Snapchat videos and update them to my stories. Someone said it keeps breaking up. Let me know if that's for everyone or if anyone can hear me okay, because I'd hate to think people can't hear me. Indirect posts all the time. So I don't always do direct recruitment posts. If you're always doing who wants to join my team, who wants to make more money, blah, 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 you're probably not going to get many people interact with that. But it's the indirect stuff that people interact with. So, you know, I'm out and I'm earning money while I'm in the park, or not even mentioning money, but maybe mentioning like the time freedom, or just showing people like what it is you're doing, showing people your personality, and doing lots of indirect recruitment posts where, you know, oh my God, I've just got off an amazing, you post after you get off this call, oh my God, just got off an amazing call, blah, blah. That is a recruitment post, because you're showing people benefits to this business and amazing things about this business, but you're not saying who wants to join my team. So it's like an indirect way of telling people how insane this business is. Another thing that I'll always try to do every single day is shout out someone, or celebrate someone's success that's in my team. And I think that works really well, because they think, gosh, like, someone's always doing amazing in that team. So like yesterday, one of the girls that is going SC this month, fast track, did a call for us. So straight after the call, I'm like, shout out to Gemma. She's going to go SC this month. She's absolutely smashing this business. So you're like celebrating people's success on your page, and that works really good as well, because people need to see that people are doing well. That might not be your team as in like your downline. That might be someone like upline to you, sideline to you. Like, don't think that you can't celebrate people's success just because they're not like your direct teamie or anything like that. You can still tell people how amazing this business is. We had a new IMD in the team yesterday, or in the business yesterday. I don't know if anyone saw that, but Miriam, don't know if she's on the call, but she is a new international marketing director. Like, do you all know how insane that is? She's just hit a position with a £14,400 bonus, which I know we can't always mention if we, you know, we have to do it in an elegant, nice way if we do it, but she's just hit a position of international marketing director, which means she's got an international business. Like, share Mateus's post and say, oh my gosh, like, it's incredible, like, we've got a new international marketing director in the business. You haven't got to tag her if you don't want to, just share the post. But what that's doing is it's showing people like that business is buzzing, like people are coming through, like that's an international marketing director, like that's incredible. Got to share that stuff on your timeline. Like, it's not every day we get a new international marketing director. It's incredible. So celebrating people's success, and then I duplicate that up in my stories as well. So if I'm celebrating success on my page, I duplicate that up in my stories now as well. I really think that stories are really important. It's the way that things are going. And don't forget to comment, interact, like, love other people's stories as well. So to know it's exactly the same as you've always been taught to do on your Facebook wall. Go on, build relationships, like stuff, comment on stuff, build relationships with people. It's exactly the same in the stories now. And the better thing about doing it in the stories is it goes directly to people's inboxes. Like if you give it like a wow or a love, it goes directly to people's inboxes. It's actually way more powerful than liking a post on the timeline that they might not see. So that is absolutely incredible as well. Just let me see what else I was going to go over in terms of recruitment.
So much golden nuggets there, Dani.
Sorry, Emma.
Can you hear me all right?
I can now.
I was saying there's so much golden nuggets there, you know, like things that people need to be doing. And I don't post enough on my story. And it's so true. That is the way it's going. You know, stories, and the same with Instagram. It's going to be all about stories. The same, Facebook soon won't have a news feed. So
definitely, 100%. It's definitely the way that it's going. So the quicker you can master that, the better. And as I'm saying, if you've not truly mastered Facebook yet, master it on Facebook first, and then do it on Instagram. I think Instagram stories have been like the way forward for a little while, haven't they? But Facebook, it's like definitely going that way now as well.
Yeah, but I think Instagram's just, I don't know how it's easier to use Instagram stories, because it's no different, but I find I always upload to my story on Insta, and I very rarely do it on Facebook, so it's something I need to work on as well.
Yeah, and
I think Facebook's definitely an easier way to build relationships.
Definitely, you can just send it over now, Emma, or because my Instagram is attached to my Facebook business page, not my profile, it sends it over to my business page. So I just duplicate it on my Facebook. So you've got a thing on Instagram where you can save all your stories automatically to your camera roll. So as you upload them on Instagram, you save them to your camera roll, and then you just duplicate them over.
Yeah, mine was linked before, so I did it automatically, and I've managed to unlink it. But yeah, that's definitely a good point, to save them and upload them.
Yeah. Brilliant. So I think that's everything that I've kind of gone over. Everyone, we have got a massive recruitment event as well in Essex for anyone local that we've just released more tickets for. So if anyone wants more information on recruitment, more golden nuggets on recruitment, we have an amazing event on the 11th of August in Essex as well.
Amazing. I know that that's going to be an incredible event. You are definitely the recruitment queen, and you know your business is insane, and that, you know, all those certificates behind you, Dani, just are a great example to show everyone.
Aww.
You know what hard work, determination and commitment, and obviously an amazing team ethos, and you guys are such a great team. What you've built together is amazing. So thank you for sharing. I really appreciate you just coming on and taking this call. I messaged Dani before the call and just like, I don't think I could do it today. She's like, it's fine, we've got this. So I really appreciate that. So thank you so much. I know that the guys on the call, there's been 300 of you on here listening to Dani, and I know that there'll have been so much content taken from it. So massive love, massive thank you. And yeah, the 11th of August is definitely where you guys need to be. I might even be back from Jamaica, and if I am, I'll be there.
Definitely.
So yeah, thank you both so much, and we'll see you guys on the call next week. Big love to everyone. Have an amazing week. Thanks again, Dani.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.